I told you guys it wouldn't be a 2-episode series. Here we are, back with Valtteri Island, Episode 3, Sakahari Desert. That sounds so Japanese, but I think it's a play on the... and now I can't think of the actual name of the Great African Desert. Anyway, we're switching to Toad. And then we'll go to Mario, and then we'll be back to Luigi. Oh, what a perfect level to play as Toad, because he pulls up vegetables super fast. There's a ton of vegetables around here. It would have been great for Vegetable Valley, although I think it would have failed even harder. Ah! After I mentioned failing, I almost fall into a hole. And here we go! I just killed Sonic the flippin' Hedgehog, except not really. That's a legitimate enemy in Super Mario Bros. 2. That's kind of like a spiny clone. Although you wouldn't think it's a spiny clone since it looks so soft, but... Oh, hello. Resprited. Another resprited bully. I wonder if we can find a hammer suit within the next 4 levels, because Toad's hammer suit variation is awesome. Doing something... I'm not sure if the latest SMBX episode came out after Super Mario 3D Land, but... All I can say is, this SMBX did call a few things before Nintendo actually did them. I'm pretty sure a lot of fan games can do that, considering that there are things that Nintendo hasn't put in an official game, and Valtteri was smart and realized people could probably just jump over that. And look, Toad's double jump. You don't even require the Tanuki suit for that, like I thought you needed originally. Let's just find a topic to talk about before I get my commentary even more jumbled. And screw the fire flower. It's not any more effective. Oh, it would have been so awesome if that actually hit that Goombob. Well. So yeah, before my commentary gets jumbled, let's try to think of something to talk about. Ow. Football chucks, resprited Hammer Brothers. And he actually starts acting like a charging chuck. Should I use this? I guess why not? Because I can still dig up the sand and fall through. Ow! Oh! I clipped into the wall. Ow, I got hit by the spike. I'm pretty sure those are resprited Blue Koopas without their shells. You know what I really like about the bullet bill cannons? They're shiny. Makes me almost want to get right up in them. And the both of those arms are animated. Oh boy! You can tell when I'm caught off guard by something. Aye. Aye. Oh yeah, and Toad also has a similar thing to Luigi where he knocks coins out of blocks. And they aren't automatically collected, you gotta manually pick them up. I normally don't like playing as Toad because his physics are a bit uncomfortable for me because they're a bit more speedy than I'm used to, with higher gravity and higher top speed, higher acceleration. And he pulls up vegetables faster. He's generally a faster character. Coincidentally, just ironically, he's not fast enough to ever stop Bowser. That or he's just overall incompetent, but... I don't consider Toad to be that bad of a character, even though his voice is kind of scratchy even from my standards, with Daisy being the more tolerable of the two princesses. And yes, Rosalina is technically not a princess. If anything, she's a god, but... or goddess. Normally I refer to female gods as goddesses, but whatever, it's a technicality that can be ignored. I'm not going to ruin anyone's fanfictions by saying that. Wow. Normally I can think of pretty hilarious things during improv, but apparently not when I'm in front of the camera. Even though there's literally no camera to be in front of in this instance. It's either I think of horribly unfunny commentary, or I just muddle my speech. It's like I can't win when I'm doing a Let's Play. Which sucks, because I kind of like doing them. I like watching them if they're of decent quality, and I generally enjoy them. Let's not clip that ace coin into the wall. Oh boy, this is... Ow. I was riding that for a second. Alright, back to the spot I was in. Let's try not to die this time. I like the death counter just for its aesthetics. I don't think I want to actually have to remind people how many times I've failed. Ugh. Ooh, that's kind of... Oh boy! Ooh! That's a bottomless pit, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the camera scrolls down farther, but only to reveal a bottomless pit. Oh boy. This is kind of freaking me out. Also, Toad has a spin jump, just like the Mario Brothers. Something a lot of people probably wouldn't know, because they wouldn't play as Toad regularly. Yeah, I can't see from here. I'm going to assume there's a pit. And a bottomless pit at that. Nobody likes bottomless pits. Except for when you're disposing of unwanted materials, like cobblestone. And here I go referencing other video games again. I just cannot help myself in that regard. Oh, whoa, what the... okay then. I don't know what I did to piss those guys off, but okay. Alright, so that's one episode down. The entire thing's the episode. This is what I'm talking about by muddling my commentary. I get my vocabulary all screwed up. Episode could be referring to the episode that you're watching, or the game, or the episode as in this entire world that I'm playing in, the Valtteri Island. We're going to Chad's Mansion. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty rad. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to play as Link in this level. Good thing I decided to exclude him. Ooh. I love this place. It has a ton of... I love it because it takes a lot of stuff and puts it in SMB3 style. I just love the SMB3 style. That's what all there is to it. And it also does some pretty cool things that you normally can't do in SMBX. Or at least it would require additional effort. Obviously they're possible. I'm not using the Lua whatever. I forget what the actual name of the thing is. I just remember Lua. It's not the same as Lunar SPC, or not Lunar SPC. Lunar IPS. That's what I was thinking of, and that's for patching Mario World ROMs for playing the ROM hacks. Oh, good riddance. There's a lot of these guys now. Oh, I'm starting to see how he did these now. They're just all resprited flying enemies, and I think there's just random spawners that pop buoys down. Okay, I'm starting to... Ow! Starting to figure out how I put this together. Oh boy, this is scary. Okay, at least now I know they aren't really random. Get me out of here! Okay, here's the exit. Sweet, glorious exit. I think there's still another ghost house to go, but... Oh, not in this level. Later in the game. It's precarious situations like those that get me freaked out in playing Mario games. Like, that tower level with all the hidden blocks and little sparkies. Yoshi's Link Farm. Oh, man, I remember this level. This level took forever! Okay, this might be a 3-episode thing, and I might cease playing as Toad, because this level's gonna take an eternity. I can't remember if that was because I keep dying, or I legitimately got stuck. Your task is to find and rob Yoshi's money. Wow. You're farming links? Well, I might just explain why you can name Link in pretty much every Zelda game ever. Seem to be spouting their lines from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Because Link is usually mute, but he has those yells and grunts and all those. Yep, that's what he's doing. Oh, one of them just fell into the sea. Poor Link, he can't swim. Well, in SMBX he can, so I guess he's not totally doomed, but... Up thrust. They're Links. Are they really that intelligent? Then again, I'm going off the pretty common assumption that every video game character is stupid, but... Okay, what is the point of this? Oh, getting here, obviously. And I actually can't go down there, so that's kind of pointless. I think I need to go in here and unclog it first. Other heavy... not that. Well, that's pretty common knowledge to anyone who's played Mario World. What is it? Oh, whoa, somebody who actually speaks English instead of Linkish. Or Linkanese, or whatever that means. Wonder who could fix it. Well, I'd call the Mario Brothers, but I'm playing as Toad currently, and I don't know if Toad's really competent in that. Oh yeah, this is the Mario Brothers stage. Wait, that's a locker? I'm sorry, but I'm a main character. Main characters don't die. Main characters must always win. At least in the respect of the game. I know certain games like, a certain Bad Fur Day ended up with a terrible ending that, kind of makes you feel bad for the character somewhat, but... By the way, I haven't played the game. I've just seen a ton of information about it because it's a particularly infamous one, if you know the reasons, but... Personally, I do kind of want to see a sequel for that. It's just a truly one-of-a-kind game, and that's probably why it's so popular and so hard to find on the N64, but... I'm probably not going to ever get around to playing it. From what I've heard, it's ridiculously hard, but... I don't think I would have the patience to endure that game, honestly. It's probably not going to get a sequel, especially knowing the soccer moms of today who can't look at a rating to save a life, but... Okay, I'm giving them too little credit. They know how to read a rating. It's just they promptly choose to ignore it whenever an issue pops up. Which reminds me of the Portal 2 incident, where Wheatley was openly calling Shell, the main protagonist, both fat and adopted, and guess what offended the soccer mom, or actually the 10-year-old who was playing it? I think Portal 2 is rated E10+, so I think it was just above the minimum age, but guess what he got offended by? He got offended that Shell was being called adoptive. Adopted. Well, first off, that's an insult that's directed towards the actual character of the game and not the person playing. And, second off, are you really gonna get offended over something so minor? I mean, being called adoptive is something... I have to say it's a really minor thing, especially being compared to being called fat, which apparently in a Fox News report, they openly... No, what am I saying? They pretty much ignored the fact that Wheatley was calling the character both fat and adopted. I think they completely left it out, but... I think they left it in, but failed to comment on it or something. What am I talking about? Soccer moms and portals. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think I need to find a key. Let's find that key so I can shut up about the Portal 2 incident. By the way, I've played it. I can't really judge whether it's better than the original because I don't play the original. But cooperative test chambers are fun. I encountered a couple that really put my knowledge to the test, but I'm not here to talk about Portal 2. Then again, I could be if I can't find anything better to talk about, which... Where do I find the key? Do I find it back in the Mario Brothers area? This pipe leads back outside, so I have to assume there's something I can do now, but I don't know. At least down for the chimney, I think. actual Mario Brothers segment. And if I remember, you can't just bring it back up. Oh, actually, you can. So let's whack this block. Ah. I can reach that. Even though Toad is short and vertically challenged, you can still make that. Oh dear. If I remember correctly, this is why the level gave me so much trouble. First off, the staircase with the placement of the boos on that staircase is annoying. Oh! Fish and Boo! I remember exactly why I hated this section so much. Fish and Boo! And Big Boo, technically. How do you beat this guy? Oh, blocks. Just like you do in Mario World. Oh, vanilla. I guess I can go further down, and the chimney's meant to be a shortcut, and, where do I go now? Or, probably not in here. I think I'll go back down here. Or, no, that's the Mario Brothers stage. There's a pipe outside I need to go down. Oh, there's a key! Well, fortunately I found the vine, so I can just hop up here, grab the key, and go back in. Actually, you go down this pipe, and then there's a door. Right next to the checkpoint. Oh boy. Oh boy, Ludwig! If I had to say one thing, the boss lane. The design of the boss rooms. Oh my gosh, it's meant to... makes the boss fights really challenging. And if I remember correctly, I have to go through all that shenanigans all over again every time I die because of the way the level's set up. Or maybe not. At least I get a mushroom. If I do remember correctly, I got to get through the Fish and Boo segment and defeat King Boo every time. Which, by the way, is terrible design. If you're gonna have a progression-focused level like this, either split it up into multiple segments that are both accessible individually, or just... or use the Super Mario World stars as progress keepers. Ah! Fish and Boo! Frickin' Fish and Boo! It's a respreaded Lakitu, and it carries a death tome on its line. Okay, it's not a death tome. That would be a book, but... it carries a fire on its fishing line. It's using a hotline fishing pole. And it's dangerous. I personally don't have... there's one Let's Player I used to watch. I don't watch him anymore because I watched him for his Mario World stuff, but... he had problems with Fish and Boo, let's just say. He didn't like him at all. That's the wrong door. Seems like I can't memorize this thing for the life of me. Alright, I've only got 2 hits, but... first off, let's get out of that doorway so we don't get hit by these flames before it even gets down. Ah! Oh boy! I could have avoided getting hit right there. Ugh. Yeah, he intends to make these battles tough. Because first off, you can't change the number of hits that you get in SMBX. And second off, they're pretty piss easy if you don't do something. Alright, the red Yoshi died. I get access to the key and a way back. Okay, here's all the coins. If I remember this level correctly, you actually have to collect every single one, which I don't have any problem with, but some people would. It's like, well, where do I go now? I don't need the coins. So I only got a few more. Yep, and that reveals the goalpost. Somebody might suspect that a star appeared near the beginning of the level. Well, this game doesn't have any stars, just spoiling that now. If you saw my 100% file, you would have already figured it out, though. So that was the 3rd level I played as Toad. desert level was the first of them. Okay, so this is going to be the last level of the episode, Ace's Cave. So they must be ace coins, because there's actually an ace in this game, except in this level they're Yoshi coins, so what the heck? Leave it to me to get mad about inconsistencies. The asymmetry of this pile is starting to bother me. Oh yeah, Steven Universe, I was talking about that, and I forget why I cut it off, but... Oh yeah, I cut it off because I didn't really have anything more to say about it than it was just better than Teen Titans Go, that being Teen Titans. I don't know. Black 2! This is why I love levels that have both Koopa Troopas and Lakitus, because I can just toss the shell up and kill them. Why can't I enter that from the top? Should be able to enter that from the top. They both lead down the same place. Another... Oh wait, you actually do want to take the high road because there's a pipe you can get... Oh, but you can't go back! And, Toad can do the fireball thing too. His jump is terrible. Would have been able to grab that if I were Luigi. Maybe I'll just go straight back to Luigi, because Luigi and Mario don't really... They're not very different other than just how they control. So maybe I will do Link after all, but I don't think so. It is hard for me to play as Link. I think it's pretty much... Unless you use him very frequently, he's hard to play as all the time. Like I said, Sonic the Hedgehog might have as well been the 5th character. Because first off, he's actually a platforming mascot. Link is not known for his platforming. It only happened in Zelda 2 and a couple of CDI games, but... By the way, do you think it's odd that I have a lot of information about games that I haven't even played? I read too many wikis, that's probably the issue. I also thought it was odd that I just read wikis, but a couple of my friends disagreed on that behavior being odd. Which, well, we're all weird in some form or another, but that's what makes us special. I'm not going to go on any big long speech like I have a dream or something about why we're special, because in reality it doesn't really matter. We all have our unique characteristics, and it just so happens that me and my friends have characteristics that are just slightly out of the norm sometimes. But it's not like we have a third eye or anything. It's not like Garnet. Anyway. So, Freezing Fields. We're going to probably be switching back to Luigi in the next episode, and I'm canning the episode here because 4 levels is Toad, and this looks like we're getting into some new territory. So, I'm going to save it for the next episode, and you know what, I might just upload these at a whole chunk, so you might not even be waiting. So, I'll see you in the next episode. Be sure to look out for it.